Hey folks, welcome back. Time to play some Parallel Universe. Everything is different.
Oh, no.
Warrior, my love, how are you getting on? You know, if you stop fighting against me and start working really hard on being a good minion, then in a couple hundred years you might have a shot at becoming a level boss. What? No. I'm getting on fire. I'm gonna win this. You're really not, you know. And that's another thing. I'm beginning to think you might not have our best interests at heart. You're not the smartest of my little battlers, are you? Of course I don't have your best interests at heart. I don't even have a heart to theoretically have them at in the first place. But what I do have is more monsters for you to fight. In you go. All right. Ho, ho, ho. Flip a die upside down. It's gonna be a long fight. It's a good thing I have scotch, folks. How many pips are you at? Because even 18 wouldn't have been enough to make that 20 go. It's a good thing I kind of planned for that. What are you? Huh. Fishing net. Okay. If I remember this game meh-wise, spoiler alert, I remember the Parallel Universe even worse. I guess theoretically I did technically lock all his dice, because he only had the one. Ooh. And then I don't even get a heal option? That's cruel. All right. Bring it on, Johnny Flame. Hooray, I used everything uselessly. Well, that was almost all that fury right back. I didn't know that worked on your abilities. All right, that's fine. And I forgot that lock meant you could still use the die. That's rough. I have no way of getting around this, do I? Maybe I do. No, I don't, because that didn't damage us the way I thought it would. I'm gonna die here because I didn't plan out those burns. Because I didn't plan out those burns. All right, folks, thanks for tuning in. And no, we're not doing that. Gargoyle, favorite food. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Greatest fear, turning into flesh. Likes sitting still while birds build a nest behind my ears and then picking it up and throwing it onto the ground. Reason for entering the dungeons. I can make so many people sad down here. Okay, I don't want to talk to you ever again. Let's do that again now that I'm actually remembering the parallel version things. Tonight on Dicey Dungeons, we join together to watch an inevitable failure. Hey, I'm not playing the witch today. Really? Okay. One and It was like the worst roll I could have had for this. Wait, what? Oh, that's right, shield is different. Ha ha ha. Oh no, I was aiming for magic, but this outcome is closer to tragic. I don't remember the voice I gave you before. Really, I probably was gonna aim for like David Bowie, but it just didn't work out. That gives me a little more hope. Also, you are not your super version, which also helps. Alright. Freeze, reduce all dice by 1. Shocked, temporarily disable random equipment, costs 3 HP to unlock. So that's closer to Old Burn. And New Burn is closer to Old Shock. I will take the die and be on my merry way. Ugh. What even does Super Space Marine have? That Fury is so questionable, though, if you don't use it as a finisher. Nice. Max. Okay. On the other hand, that's pretty well shutting them out. This second item I picked up is so much better than the one I picked up on the last round. All right. I'm glad you finally got to do some damage to me. I would have felt bad if you got none ever. So that's how poison works in this one. Put the pips in or take the damage at the end of the round. Luckily, I have a bunch of pips I was not otherwise using. I'm gonna level up in 2, so this is the best way to go. So, how terrible are you? Let's talk about this. You only have increased health. Alright. I'm alright with that. You have 7 die? I missed that part of the equation. Wait, did you really still only have... Wow. Okay. Well, it's too late. I already did it. Maybe I didn't need to, but I did. See, I really wanted to make a Polar Star run at one point or another, because I remember that gun. Gun? Yes. Long story. But that leaves me still with 6s that are useless. And until I have something that takes either 6s or 1s, that's a liability. Whereas this can take whatever I put in it, and it's either damage or health. I think that's the way to go. Ripes. It's a weird loadout. What do you have for me? Oh no, that's gonna make me think. Oh. That's gonna... I think I want the thick skin. I think I also do want the boxing gloves. So what would my loadout look like then? Rusty sword is very meh. Katana, I can't use 5s in. So suddenly 5s and 6s can only go in the Crescent Moon Blade? Because, okay, 5s could go in the Crescent Moon Blade. Or 5s could go in this. Oh no, because that's only 1s it gains that. I mean, it gives me something to do with my 1/6s. But, Let's see what's in that chest first. The marshmallow is not going to destroy us, he said, and then the marshmallow destroyed him. On the other hand, I like being frozen. Because then I can't get 6s. So, shield restores at the start of the next turn. Translator's note. I barely needed the spatula. Did I even use it once in that fight? I don't think I did. Alright, you are... dangerous. Dangerous. So I've got 5. As much as I would love to start playing around Dramatic Exit, my brain would go into overdrive and this would be a 90-minute video. And I'll probably kill myself trying to make it work. That's how the Maxwell do, folks. So, add to shield, return the die. I don't think I'm gonna be sad at using that at all. That's 1 coin, and I don't think 1 coin is gonna be the difference between me and anything. So, this can either be damage, or it can be healing. If I were using something that took high dice, I would absolutely use that. But right now, I don't. Okay. I want to get my way to that upgrade, because I have no idea what some of these look like upgraded. Well, I could have done without that shock. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I'm sad about it, but I'm not that sad. Yeah. This is still not an ideal setup, but I'll take it. Sure. This is just such an odd duck I have built. Every turn I look at it like I've never seen it before. Okay. And I have opened up for myself an upgrade. Okay. That is actually real nice. That does everything that I wanted the boxing gloves to do. Ooh. 2 reduce. So suddenly I could just prevent so much damage. All right, so that is the purely defensive choice. So that saves me at least 1 damage a turn until the end of time. But that does 2 more damage or heals 2 more a turn until the end of time. Let's take that route this time and hope I get another one. Do I want that? Not really. I level up after this fight, and I'm more likely to need it after the sorceress. Oh, I could have... That's okay. I think that's the right call. Blind! Can't see my remaining health. That is so much easier to deal with than it was before. Equally important, I have a place to put those 6s now. I don't know what it was I thought I was going to do with that. Don't ask, folks. More dice. Ah, it's a nudge that also builds your fury. Do I have a use for that? Not at the moment. Do I later? Maybe. Yeah, but with the cauldron, you might still get the even. Oh, you didn't. Good. Okay. So where does this leave me? Wait, what did I... Oh, right. I was not thinking at all. That's fine. Reduce. What is the new reduce? Block the next status effect. Man, I'm glad I didn't go hard into that line. Could I have done that whole play smarter? Yes, absolutely. Oh, wow, so it makes that evaluation ahead of time when it doesn't know if it's going to get the even die or not yet. That's fascinating. Oh, wait, no. That's shield, that's fine. So if I hadn't Furied, I would be able to win this turn. Oh, I should have flipped the okay, that's fine. I deserve getting smacked, but I built up enough health that it didn't matter. Bye. I don't suppose you sell an upgrade. That saves dice, which is okay. Win 3. Okay, that ... tells me that I die at the end of the 3 turns. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm not doing it. I have a lot of sustain right now, but is that really what I want? I don't know, I'm using my stuff all wrong. I had reduce and didn't really know what it meant. Let's unlock the health first. It's still the paranoid move. Wait a second. What does silence do in this mode? And I'm kind of glad I don't find out. Hang on. Dodge is the same? Ah. Well, guess I'm finding out about silence. Oh, but I blocked it. So I don't find out about silence. Okay. Limit Break is less powerful. Tantrum does 4 fire damage. You know what? I almost think I prefer that. You were supposed to block that. There we go. Much better. At least the Tantrum is reliable, if not as strong. Oh yeah, you dead. Okay, leave the health. Fight the super stereo head. I don't have... Oh, I do have... Well, I have shock effect. I don't have shock damage. I know. 4 would flip to a 3. That shock should do 6 instead of 3 if he's weak to shock. Come on. Carry! I say, knowing that no one's listening. All right. Now, that doesn't block... Oh, that does block one of the weakens. Interesting. Weaken. Take 1 extra damage from each attack. Interesting. But stupid. I think if I'm smart, I win this turn. Nope. That's okay. Again, not ideal, but good enough. I have built myself up a whole bunch of sustain. Take the rusty sword. I have too many dice as it is. I might come back, but depending on what's in that box, but I doubt it. Let's go! Woohoo! What am I gonna do with all that? All right. What's a reverse curse? I was hoping I wouldn't find out. I guess I still don't have to find out. But I am blind. That I don't mind. Why did I think I was getting that back? I don't want to talk about it. Is that all that stack? Again, maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Flip. Flip. I guess a quarterstaff and a katana together would be pretty wicked if I had a 4. But it still doesn't seem that good. All right, so Curse does stack, as it were. It is turn 4, so get wrecked. No, I just win. You win. Perfect. I don't have a shield build, though. As opposed to that giving me the opportunity to use more 6s looks like a good idea. My health has not been critical this entire game. The lucky roll would be a good idea if I had more things to put 6s in. So, suddenly go from 12 to 15 possible, but it'll take 5s, which is the real trick. Now, this is the way. I'll take it, but I don't think I'll use it. Hi, Aurora! What up? I'm immediately regretting not taking something that I can put more 6s in. All right. Shock blocking doesn't seem so bad now. Now. Big damage! Oh, I love it. No real difference between the two. Eat will be a problem. Okay. That's okay. It is no longer el problème. I'd actually never seen her go with something left up there before. You know what I mean, folks. Didn't take a whole lot of damage. How does that work with... Okay, so let's back up here. How many statuses can I inflict as it is? Lock, freeze, shock, lock, freeze, shock. So that's just 6 damage if I upgrade that. As opposed to more reduce. I think the trident is the way to go. I don't know. I kind of want to get to that shop and then decide. It's not like I will suddenly get fire to use against the Wicker Man. Not the bees! Yeah, too late for that, man. So the boxing gloves I'm not really using anymore. That's a good, important note. On the other hand, I'm using them conditionally, so maybe it's okay. Because that would have been a smaller turn without him. Or would it? It depends on what I put there instead. Like, I'm gonna double down on him when it comes down to blocking status effects. Maybe the katana is the way to go, because I'm using that just to throw dice at, and if I can put 5s into it, the better. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Cowboy, you have a lot of dangerous potential. So hang on. Both trident and katana are good options. Katana means I can use a bunch of 5s. Tridents can mean I can use 1, 5, or 6. And if I dump katana, I can put 2 1-pips in its place. Also very important. You don't even do status effects, do you? No. You just do a lot of damage. Green's next turn is going to be the one that hurts. So let's make sure it doesn't. Alright, that would have saved me like 3 hit points, or 3 damage if I would have... It is an odd turn, so this will be shield, but that's okay. That's kind of what I want. If I hadn't put that, I still would have been short. That's fine. I ended up with max health anyway. All right, what's here? I have 10 coins. Another fishing net, an apple, but upgrade. So the reason that lock is interesting in this method is it depends on who you're fighting. If they just have countdowns and it doesn't matter what they use first, then absolutely, do it. It doesn't matter. But if they have, say, a lot of even or odd options and they can't use their first die because something is shocked, maybe that's not a terrible thought. So I'm gonna have 5 die in just a moment. Here are the thoughts. If I upgrade a fishing net, I can dump 5s into that all day. If I take 2 fishing nets, I can do that. Boxing gloves? Okay. That entirely depends on who we're fighting. I mean, heck, that might completely disarm the Rat King, come to think of it, because then they wouldn't be able to poison me. But that's still very conditional. Did I need to do that? No, I don't need any of the apples on this floor. Am I gonna regret it? Huh, maybe. So let's see, does poison is prevented? Interesting. Super interesting. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I guess I could have put it in there. That's fine. I would have done 2 more damage. Don't know that it matters. It's an even turn, so this would be healing, so I don't need to do it. Still gonna take 1 damage, and that's okay. You have the one there you could have done, but you didn't.
Take then thy victory. Do with it what thou wilt in these underground realms, for thou never wilt return to the surface, and thou hast lost an 8th.
Huzzah. Okay. So, do I upgrade the katana and just stick with what I'm doing? Do I take a big old fishing net and take both fishing nets in? That is kind of tempting. I guess it depends on who it is. It doesn't matter what you put dice into. So fishing nets don't matter. Does mean I can use one additional 5, but I can only use 3 instead of, or 2 dice instead of 3 in that space. What else might I do? Rerolls? Rerolls are not going to help me. Okay. I goofed. I am now performing a suboptimal run. I guess that's okay. Ready for a fight? I didn't see all that. I was distracted because recording reasons, okay? Roll out stronger, huh? Autobots? Roll out. Yeah, lock would have done me no practical good here. That's a lot of weaken. On the other hand, if you always do that last, then I never take the effects of said weaken. Which means I don't really need that, does it? Parallel universe is too much thought, okay? Oh! You will do it. Oh, because you didn't have the evens. Okay. Now, that means next turn could really suck. So, be ready. Yeah, next turn could really suck. I'm just rude. You must think you've been doing so well at all this fighting. So sure, stick with it. Let's spin the wheel yet again. Womp. Oh, how tragic. You lose again. And we have opened up the rose. A favorite food? A good fertilizer with nitrogen and potassium. Hobbies? Sharpening my thorns. Karaoke go-to? I'm actually the specific rose mentioned in Kiss from a Rose, you know. What does that song even mean? I'm not at liberty to tell you. Reason for entering the dungeons? In the outside world, everyone is preoccupied with my petals. Here, my thorns are given their rightful due. But seriously, a kiss from the rose on the gray. What the heck, man? Really, what the heck? Looks like we may never know. All right, I will see you folks in another episode. Take care.